Good evening. Welcome to South Asia Newsline. I'm Arjun Chowdhury. Here are the top stories we're tracking for you on Thursday, the 20th of August. Pakistan action against Haqqani network inadequate, claims US. Pacific Island countries key to India's Act East policy, says President Mukherjee. And Southern India gears up for annual harvest festival of Onam. And now for all the details. Pakistan has not been able to crack down on the Haqqani network despite the Operation Zarb-e-Azb, the US has claimed. Washington has also blocked the disbursement of the next tranche of Coalition Support Fund to Islamabad.
Despite a promise to destroy the infrastructure of the Haqqani network in the anti-militancy crackdown, Pakistan has done little to unsettle them, the US has reportedly told Pakistan. The Haqqani network is a globally designated terror outfit which is blamed for a number of high-profile attacks on US and other foreign nationals inside Afghanistan. The Taliban-linked group is believed to be operating out of Pakistan's lawless tribal areas. Pakistan had promised to crack down on the militia along with Tehreek-e-Taliban when the Operation Zarb-e-Azb was launched last year. The Obama administration has also reportedly conveyed to the Pakistan Foreign Office that it will not certify to the Congress that the militia's infrastructure has been destroyed. The Congress is yet to clear the latest installment of the Coalition Support Fund. There were also reports that Washington was planning to stop the CSF to Pakistan after 2015. Islamabad, which has received more than $13 billion in reimbursements since 2001, has been the largest recipient of the fund.
Cultural and economic ties with Pacific Island countries are a key factor of India's Act East policy. President Mukherjee has said the country is hosting the second forum for India-Pacific Island Countries Summit in Western Jaipur.
Indian President Pranab Mukherjee on Thursday welcomed the heads of states from Pacific Island countries attending the Forum for India-Pacific Island Countries Summit. 14 countries including Fiji, Cook Islands, Kiribati, Marshall Islands, Micronesia, Nauru, Niue, Palau, Papua New Guinea, Samoa, Solomon Islands, Tonga, Tuvalu and Vanuatu are participating in the summit. Welcoming the dignitaries, President Mukherjee pointed out at the long-standing cultural and economic ties between the two sides.
Even though India is separated from the Pacific Island countries by oceans and continents, we are proud to have a long traditional close friendship with you.
New Delhi has also enhanced its annual grant in aid to each Pacific Island country from $125,000 to $200,000. Extending India's support to the overall development of the region, President Mukherjee called for strengthening bilateral trade in a number of areas.
We would be happy to work with you in harnessing your mineral, marine and hydrocarbon resources. Our government and private sectors are keen to strengthen and diversify our bilateral trade and encourage investments in fisheries, agriculture, oil and natural gas, mining and water desalination.
India's Jaipur will host the three-day meeting which will begin on Friday. The first summit was held in Fiji last year during Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to the country.
The European Union election monitors have lauded the Sri Lankan polls as well organized and free and fair. The island nation had voted in large numbers on Monday to choose a new parliament.
International observers have given a thumbs up to the Lankan polls. The EU's election observation mission, which was in the country to monitor the polling and counting procedures, assessed that the voting was overwhelmingly positive. The observers have, however, raised concern over the campaign expenditure of some of the candidates in the tightly fought elections. The EU, along with SAARC and the Commonwealth, had also deployed election monitors in the island nation. Monday's vote, which saw a nearly 65% participation, was even hailed as the most credible polls in the country by the Sri Lankan Election Commission. In the past, Lankan elections were marred with allegations of fraud and violence. The United National Party, led by Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe, had emerged the largest party in the polls, winning 106 seats, just 7 short of simple majority in the 225-member House.
Pakistan government and the Muttahida Qawmi movement, or the MQM, have agreed to hold direct talks to end the political crisis following the resignation of its lawmakers. Dozens of MQM lawmakers attended the resignation last week, alleging victimization by the security agencies.
The Pakistan government and the MQM have agreed to hold direct talks on issues that led to mass resignation of party lawmakers. Jamiat Ulema chief Maulana Fazlur Rahman, who is acting as a mediator between both the sides, said that the dialogue will be held in coming days in capital Islamabad. The government has reportedly agreed to consider legitimate demands raised by the party. The development also comes a day after MQM leader Abdul Rashid Godil came under a gun attack in Karachi, casting doubts on the prospective negotiation. The political crisis emerged after 32 MQM lawmakers had tendered their resignations last week on the direction of its chief Altaf Hussain. Party legislators from Sindh had also put down their papers. The move was to protest what the party claimed as targeting of its workers by law enforcement agencies. The MQM, which is the fourth largest party in Pakistan Parliament, claims that hundreds of its workers are detained illegally and many of them have become victims of extrajudicial killings in the recent years.
People of Gilgit-Baltistan have claimed are being suppressed in the hands of Pakistan for long. And when even attempts are being made to bring the real picture in the forefront, the press has had to bear the brunt of it. A report.
For long, Pakistan has blocked access to development in the poverty-stricken region of Gilgit-Baltistan. Locals here claim that they have been denied an equitable use of local natural resources that has led to unemployment and poverty in the region. However, every time a fiery journalist tries to mirror the realities of the area, he has been subjected to torture in the hands of Pakistani officials.
यहाँ पे रूल अल्लाह था ही नहीं, तो पुलिस यहाँ बेलगाम थी और उस ज़माने में साफ़ियों ने बड़ा सफ़र किया। अब रिसेंटली आपको पता है, कुछ 4-5 दिन पहले की बात है, हमारे एक साफ़ी को थाने के अंदर बिठा के बाकायदा उसके ऊपर टॉर्चर किया गया, फिजिकल टॉर्चर की गई उसको। हालांकि उसको कोई कसूर नहीं, उसने जस्ट एक पिक्चर खींची थी और वो जो विक्टिम पर्सन था बाई पुलिस, उसको उसे पिक चल रही थी। इतना उसको टॉर्चर किया गया, जब ऑन द स्पॉट हम मौजूद वो लहू लहान था। और इसका शहीद गवाह यहाँ का जो एसपी है वो खुद मौजूद है। ऐसे वाक़े सैकड़ों हो चुके हैं।
Pakistan is not only harassing the local media houses there, but is also denying the journalists their basic rights. According to those in the profession, Pakistan has not implemented a pay scale which is already put into practice in other major cities.
सबसे पहले तो हमें यहाँ जितने भी हमारे लोकल न्यूज़पेपर्स हैं जो पब्लिश हो रहे हैं, रेगुलर हो रहे हैं, वहाँ साफ़ियों के वेजेस का मसला है। बदकिस्मती से जो 7वां वेज बोर्ड अवार्ड पाकिस्तान में नाफिज है, उसको अभी तक गिलगित-बल्तिस्तान में एक्सटेंड नहीं किया गया है। हमने 12 आला हुकाम का नोटिस में इस बात को ले के आ चुके हैं कि भाई आप इसको जहाँ दीगर कवानीन गिलगित-बल्तिस्तान एक्सटेंड हो रहे हैं, वहाँ 7वें वेज बोर्ड अवार्ड है उसको भी यहाँ पे एक्सटेंड कर दें, क्योंकि वेज बोर्ड ना होने की वजह से वहाँ जहाँ बेसिक जो हमारे राइट्स हैं, साफ़ी के जो बेसिक मसाइल है वो हल नहीं हो पा रहे हैं।
With most media houses constantly being muzzled by Pakistan, journalists are under pressure to file biased reports. Not only the institution of media, but even the social organizations are being targeted by the administration, and as a result, they face heavy scrutiny and are left without the freedom to report the gross violation of human rights in the region.
Mankind has always loved to experiment with food habits, and it is more true for those who are health conscious. Take a look at what is the latest item of interest in Pakistan.
Seems like people in Pakistan have discovered wonder milk. Camel milk has got the fancy of residents across Pakistan, mainly due to its health benefits. Many rural families are moving to the cities to sell camel milk to the suburban population due to its growing popularity. In southern Karachi, the milk is in high demand.
इसमें शफा है, बहुत अच्छा है और सबको पीना चाहिए. एक नॉर्मल है, कोई वो नहीं है इसके अंदर. क्योंकि मैंने भी माशाल्लाह से फर्स्ट टाइम दूध पिया तो थोड़ा सा मुझे वो लग रहा था, लेकिन जब मैंने पिया तो मुझे वैसे ही लगा जैसे आम दूध होता है.
Many said they have benefited from the milk.
मुझे इस फ़ायदा है कि थोड़ा जिगर का मसला था तो उसमें बहुत फ़ायदा हुआ और मेरा जिगर अभी काम करना शुरू किया है, पहले नहीं कर रहा था.
The consumption of camel milk is also catching up in other cities like Lahore and Islamabad, where large number of nomadic clans who rear camels are making brisk business. Camel milk is said to be rich in vitamins, minerals and is a great source of insulin for diabetes patients. Of the estimated 18.58 million camels the world over, about 1 million are reared in the desert areas of Pakistan.
As the second cricket match between India and Sri Lanka is underway in Colombo, it will be the last international appearance for one of the game's greatest, Lankan batsman Kumar Sangakkara. The Sri Lankan team said they want to give a fitting farewell to the left-handed batsman.
Sri Lankan captain Angelo Matthews thanked retiring former captain Kumar Sangakkara for his contributions to the team. Matthews also said that the second test match would be an emotional one for the team, as Sangakkara will be playing for the country for the last time.
It's going to be an emotional game for all of us. A great servant of Sri Lanka cricket, a great servant for the team, a great human being. I'm going to say goodbye to the team. And, it's going to be very emotional, but we can't thank him enough for what he has done for Sri Lanka cricket and the team for over the past so many years.
Many, including former Indian captain Sourav Ganguly, felt it would be difficult to replace someone like Sangakkara.
Now with Sangakkara going, it will be even a bigger void which needs to be filled up, which won't be easy to be filled up.
37-year-old Sangakkara, who made his test debut for Sri Lanka in 2000, has played 133 games for his country. The wicketkeeper batsman, who has 38 centuries to his credit, is also the 5th highest run scorer in Test cricket.
It was a feast to the spectators with exuberant colours and masked dances as India's southern Kerala began the celebration of harvest festival, Onam. Take a look.
Dancing to the tunes of traditional drums and music, these fierce-looking masked dancers took the southern city of Kochi by storm as the 10-day Onam festival kicked off on Wednesday. Accompanied by colourful costumes and vibrant music, hundreds also marched adorning the traditional attires, marking the beginning of the celebrations. Many even painted themselves with tiger stripes, another unique dance form associated with the festival.
വർഷക്കാലമായിട്ട് ഞങ്ങൾ ഇതിൻ്റെ സ്ഥിരമായിട്ട് തന്നെ അർജുനർത്ഥം ഈ അത്തച്ചമയ ഘോഷയാത്ര അവതരിപ്പിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ കേരളത്തിൻ്റെ സാംസ്കാരികമായ പൈതൃക കലയെല്ലാം ഉൾക്കൊള്ളിക്കൊണ്ട് നല്ല രീതിയിൽ വർഷകാലത്ത് ഏറ്റവും നല്ല ഭംഗിയായിട്ട് തന്നെ അത്തച്ചമയം വർഷത്തിലായി ഇങ്ങനെ ഓണത്തിന് മുന്നോടിയായിട്ട് മാവേലി തമ്പുരാനെ വരവേൽക്കുന്നതിനായിട്ട് അത്തച്ചമയം തൃപ്പൂണിത്തുറയിൽ ആണ്ടുകളായി നടന്നു വരുന്നു.
Onam marks the return of mythical King Mahabali, who ruled over an egalitarian and just society in Kerala. The celebrations, which begin on the first day of the traditional Malayalam calendar, will continue for the next 10 days. People prepare floral carpets, locally called Pookalam, and special dishes called Onasadhya to mark the occasion. Onam will be celebrated on 28th of this month.
Well, that's the way it was in South Asia this evening. Before we conclude the top stories, once again, Pakistan's action against Haqqani network inadequate, claims US. Pacific Island countries key to India's Act East policy, says President Mukherjee. And Southern India gears up for annual harvest festival of Onam. Now our viewers can watch the show on SouthAsiaNewsline.com. You can also visit us on Facebook.com/SAsiaNewsline and follow us on Twitter @SAsiaNewsline. That's all in tonight's edition. We'll see you same time tomorrow. Good night.